they kept to it, and we finished on time. And we started moving back in actually the day they told us it was going to be done. Hi, I'm Jerry Andrews, and I live in Corvallis, Oregon.
I'm Ronda Andrews. I live with Jerry.
I work for Oracle. I'm a software developer, and mostly these days I consult for people.
I'm a CPA. I do complicated tax. The kitchen was very much outdated. The cabinets were not appealing. It had Formica countertops, a lovely yellow color.
It was 50 years old and showed. In addition to just cosmetic improvements in the kitchen, we wanted more space in the bedroom, and we wanted to take that space out of this very large kitchen.
Jared was, I think he could see what we were looking for, which he's easy to communicate with. And his team is phenomenal. They bring the whole team here to do a walkthrough. So each contractor or employee of Thayer can see what they're working with and give practical suggestions that really helped. Wonderful human beings treated this like it was their own home in terms of care and consideration.
The designers were great. They spent a lot of time with us, sort of picking materials, picking finishes, making sure the layout worked. A lot of small details in the layout.
It's perfect. It all came together. And I think this kitchen is the best it can be because their design team was very helpful. If I held up the rendering, you would see this kitchen. It was amazing the amount of detail. It was worth it. It was worth the extra time for the design. It helped me have the comfort to know what we were getting.
Whenever there was any question about, does a light socket belong here, or is this the right kind of plug? And that level of patience from a construction team is pretty unusual. They really do. They're professionals. They were happy to discuss what they were doing with me and make sure I was okay with it. They were dead on every milestone they met. Like all construction projects, there are things you don't expect. Once we got the tile in, we realized that the window was probably a half an inch higher on one end than the other. And of course, that vertical line exposes that really badly. Rory came in one afternoon and he pulled the frame off. He raised that end a little bit. He lowered this end a little bit. He put the frame back on. You can't tell it was redone. And there's 100 of those in this project, as there are probably in any project this size. We were just startled the way it came out. Just very impressive. This is my space, and I'm just really thrilled with it. It's an induction stove, so it doesn't get hot. My 8-year-old grandson just loves pushing that button, and so does his granddad. This is the corner cabinet. When we bought the house, there was just one big cabinet in here, and it had 2 drawers that interfered with each other to get into it. So we replaced that with a slide out. All of the backspace is usable because we have this cool piece of cabinet technology. It gives us full access to everything that's in that space. My wife is only 5'3" or 4", and she can't reach the top shelf of the most important cabinets we have. She can't reach the dishes, and she can't reach the glasses. So with this little bit of tech here, even I can reach the top shelf of this cabinet. I would recommend Thayer to anybody who wants to do a remodeling project.
Me too. If you're gonna do a remodel, you should spend the money to make it beautiful, make it what you want. We're gonna live with this kitchen and use this kitchen for 20 years. So we wanted it to be beautiful, and the space is, even though it didn't change really the layout, there's little features that make it much more usable, and I love it.
And my motto is happy wife, happy life.